expectations. You like, oh, this ain't, what? This is shark attack? What? It ain't nothing. What's up, guys? I'm back with another video. As you can tell by the title, this is part 2 of the Army basic training experience. And this video is just going to be solely based on basic training itself, like after reception. If you want to hear about reception, I have that part 1 up on my channel as well. But this video is just going to be solely about basic training. So if you guys are getting ready to leave and y'all are kind of nervous and want to know the whole rundown, the real tea about basic training, keep watching this video, okay? Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and we're about to get into it. So if you watched the first video, reception, you kind of know the rundown. We finished off where I was getting on the bus and we were going to basic training. So that's what we're going to pick up. We're riding, y'all. I was peeking in the side of the bus, right? I was peeking out my bag. Just a little bit, just a little bit. You're not going to peek much because that man, the drill sergeant, is going to be standing up the whole time. He's going to be standing there. Once the wheels stopped and that truck was put into park, that drill sergeant jumped up so fast, y'all. Get up. He was not playing. He was not playing. He was not playing. He said, you got 30 seconds, y'all. And when he said 30 seconds, he meant it. Don't get in the back of the bus. Because if the people don't get off in the front and you stuck after them 30 seconds, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Don't get on the back of that bus. But they're going to be all in you. All here. I don't feel like my shark attack was as bad as what I watched before I went. I think at that time, like, TRADOC was going through this thing, and that's what's called TRADOC, like the big people over, you know, the Army situation training. They were going through this process of lightening up. The military felt like they had to adhere to the changes of the world. So they weren't really being as hard. But so it wasn't, my shark attack wasn't as bad as I thought. Like, it was nothing that I had prepared my mind to be. So like I said, if you go into this situation preparing yourself for the worst already, like, okay, I know it's going to suck it up, get it done. Like, I know it's going to be, you know, hard, not having my phone, not being shut off from the world. Like, I know that's going to be hard. So if you go into it already accepting, you know, that feeling, it's not going to be bad. And then when you go into it like that and it's not up to your expectations, you like, oh, this ain't, what? This is shark attack? What? It ain't nothing. So when we got off the bus, you like, get off the bus. You got all the drill sergeants there trying to yell at you. Them bags, though, them heavy, your duffel bags, when I say you had to get that, but they chunked it. Like, they made you, for some reason, I don't know why they was throwing them bags. Like, when you was walking up, I got a picture, y'all. I'm going to insert the picture right here. Like, so, yeah. You're gonna have these duffel bags. You're gonna have to run up this hill, which it depends on where you are. In my area, we had a hill. Run up this hill with the duffel bag, right, y'all? You're gonna get in that tire pit, and they're gonna start making you doing high knees. Like, you're gonna be doing high knees probably. All these little exercises, lifting this bag up over your head. Do not have a heavy bag. Y'all gonna be like, TJ told me, bro. TJ told me. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all. You don't believe me? Y'all, my bag was so light. I wasn't even tripping, bro. I'm acting like I'm tired. I'm up here just, I got the bag on my head, but the crap was not heavy. Like, they was not stunning me, though. They wasn't stunning me, bro. And another thing, when you're in this tire pit, right, and you're doing all these exercises, y'all can tell, I'm sorry if I'm getting excited, but when you're in this tire pit, doing all these exercises, right, do not look at them. Learn how to look straight. It's literally mind your business. Focus on nothing, everything that's concerning you. If it's not concerning you, don't look that way. They walk in front of you, keep a straight face. Like, it's like just being stone cold. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's literally like, if it's not concerning you, don't mind it. That's another thing that you have to learn. They can see when you feel like you can't do it. They can see confidence. I'm going to tell you that right now. If you're already in the situation right off the bat, you know, looking like you're defeated, they gonna hop on you. They gonna hop on you because they don't want people like that. They don't want people that feels like they're defeated, or, you know what I'm saying, you can't finish the mission that way if you're already thinking you're defeated. So they finna toughen you up. That's why I'm telling y'all to go in this thing confident, like knowing that you just finna get out of there. That's it. That is literally a mind game. It's literally a mind thing. Don't look at them. They won't mess with you. Don't stud what they doing. They won't stud you. I promise you. I promise you. When you get graduated, I'm going to try to come back to the video and comment and tell me how it went. I promise you. I promise you. So once Shark Attack is over, it'll probably be hot, depending on when you go. They're going to have your stuff going to be rolled up. So they literally stopped in the middle of Shark Attack. That's when I knew the stuff was a joke, bro. I'm like, what? Well, first of all, my bag wasn't heavy, so I wasn't struggling. But they stopped and said, water break. Water break? What? I know that crap was a joke. I knew it. I knew it was a joke. After that, the Shark Attack my Shark Attack didn't even last for like 10 minutes. I promise you, it didn't even last 10 minutes. But don't take that to the head because, like I said, every company is different. There's 5 of them. Once you do that, you're going to go up to a classroom maybe, and you're going to meet everybody that is in that same color that you have, that your platoon. These are going to be the people in your platoon that you're going to spend the next 2.5 months with, right? You're going to meet your drill sergeants that's assigned to your platoon. They're going to try to be all hard, extra, and I had 2 men, Drill Sergeant Long, Drill Sergeant Cross. If y'all watching this video, I do miss y'all. The best drill sergeants, just saying. They're going to give you all these notepads, you know, all these pens. You all need to have pens on you and all this good stuff. Now, get ready for your personal space to be totally evaded. That first night that you are there, you're going to have to take a shower in an open shower with probably like 5 people. Nah, wait a minute. Don't jump to conclusions. They're going to have different shower heads, of course, but it's just a big open shower that has probably like 6 shower heads in it, right? But you literally only get a minute to take the bath. Like, they're gonna line you up. So you'll go into your bay that you're sleeping in with all the people. They'll put you on this line, right? They're gonna make you take off your clothes, not just be butt naked, but like have, you know, your undergarments on. This is for guys too. Have your undergarments on, and they're gonna say you got 3 minutes for everybody to get in the shower. If you're not out, y'all hitting the floor. And hitting the floor means you're doing push-ups or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm like, bro. So that was kind of just a little personal to me. Like, I didn't like that. That part is when I was like, oh snap! Like, what have I got myself into? I didn't like that. So that was the first hiccup, you know. But we got through it. Them 3 minutes. You better go in there with your soap ready to hit the water. Boop, 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 boop. Hit the hot spots, get out. When I say, I think we still ended up doing push-ups. Like, I think we was out, I don't know. We probably still ended up doing push-ups because they just wanted to be petty. They just wanted to be petty. But it's not going to always be like that. That's just the first night. They're going to do that. Or the first and second night probably. And then after that, they'll trust you to just take your showers and get into bed on time. So, once again, just a mental thing. Just to get you prepared. But you are going to have to take showers in the open shower every night. So get used to that. Be ready for that. Probably not the first day. But you'll be getting up for PT about like 5:30 in the morning. Maybe earlier than that. 4:30. I can't remember. It was early though. You'll do PT. And then you'll probably go get breakfast after PT. You don't take showers after PT. You don't have time to do that. You probably can take a wash up if you do have time. If they let you go upstairs. But you don't have time to take a full shower. Go to breakfast. After breakfast is when your day starts. So that's whatever the assignment is, whatever the mission is for the day, that's what you'll do. So I'm just talking about the events that we kind of experienced. You have the tower thing. That's not as scary as people make it seem, y'all. I promise you. Even if you're scared of heights, like, you're holding on to the rope. You're holding yourself up. But don't look down. Don't close your eyes. Don't drop the rope. Somebody's going to be down there, y'all, to that's holding your rope as well to spot you. You know, it is a tall wall, but your drill sergeant's going to be sitting up there, and somebody's going to be at the bottom to spot you. And also, before you do the real thing, you'll have like a trial run on a smaller wall. You know what I mean? So it's not like they're just throwing you out there to kill you. Like, no, you're not going to do that. You know the government can get in trouble, right? That was pretty fun to me. You gonna have these big helmets on, y'all. Those helmets that they gave y'all, they'll give you some helmets at reception. You're gonna have these helmets on, so you'll be fine. The tower is nothing. The tower is nothing. After the tower, I think you have 3 total marches. You'll have the anvil, the hammer, and the forge. The forge. So these are marches that you'll do. Is like you're walking with your rucksack, this big old bag that you'll also get. I'm telling y'all can get a lot of equipment. It's gonna be this big old bag that you'll get, and you'll have all your stuff in it. It's heavy. It's definitely heavy. After the tower, the next thing was the gas chamber. And I know the gas chamber is something that really makes people change their whole path about the Army. Like, once again, coming from TJ, stay calm. You got it. Fear is literally what drives failure. Fear is literally what drives failure. Pray. And if you don't pray, trust yourself. Trust whatever higher being that you trust. And know that everything's going to be okay. They're going to give you these masks, right? So you're going to walk. Y'all going to walk to wherever the gas chamber is. That'll be your first ruck march. And it'll be like with the small bag. You won't be with the big one. So you'll walk to wherever the gas chamber is. And they'll give you your mask, right? So you'll be outside. And the guy will prepare you. Like, they'll teach you how to cover up the tubes. Like the vent things on there, whatever. To clear it out. And then they'll show you how to, like, re-put it on, so you can get the fumes out of your gas mask. So they literally prepare you for everything. You just have to pay attention. Don't be somebody that come to basic training to do everything but train. You know what I mean? Why do that? That doesn't make sense. Do what you got to do so you can go home. Go in there with a battle buddy. Most likely you can get in line with, you can figure out a way to get in, finesse yourself. Get in line with somebody that you feel comfortable with. So when you get in the gas chamber, you're gonna feel, your mask is gonna be on, but you're gonna feel that stuff on your neck. I don't know what chemical that was, but it literally, you can feel the heat on your skin. Like, I felt it on my neck, and it wasn't burning, but it was like, you could tell it could burn you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It was hot. It was hot. So you went in there, they're gonna make you do a couple exercises for some real reason. You're gonna be doing hot jumping jacks. You're going to be doing high knees. You're going to be running in place. I guess to get your breath, get you out of breath, so you can breathe in a lot of air. But your girl played it smart once again. I literally finessed the whole basic training. I'm not even joking. I literally finessed the whole basic training. They're going to tell you to make sure you can breathe, right? Make sure you can breathe. They're going to come through and check your mask. Make sure you can breathe good, clear air, right? What you do is, I took a deep breath with clear air of the mask, right? I'm going to tell you to take the mask all the way off and stand in that room for about 10 seconds. When I breathed in the good air, I slowly let it out, right? Slowly. And I started to breathe in the nasty air as if I was sucking on a straw. And don't take that mask off and go, you're going to burn. You are going to burn. I'm not even joking, y'all. Don't do that. The drill sergeants are going to look to make sure you're not holding your breath, of course, right? So if you're breathing in clean air, don't look like, don't do that. Look normal, but slowly let it out, right? So y'all, I'm telling you, when I did it that way, by the time I started bringing in the nasty air, it was time to leave. But when I did breathe in the nasty air, like, you can feel it in your lungs. Like, it feels like something is like taking over your lungs. Like, no joke. Like, it's like, if you can visualize a pair of lungs, you know how they pink? It literally feels as if your lungs are turning black from the bottom up. And I don't smoke, so I don't know how it feels when you smoke. But I felt that. But you to each his own. If you want to take the big gas, you do that. You're going to be throwing up, though. It's going to clear everything out. Like, it's going to clear everything. It's not bad if you just be smart. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad if you don't freak out. It's not bad if you think first. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by fear drives failure. Fear drives failure. You have to be smart and calm in these situations. Being calm is literally what's going to get you through basic. Literally. After the gas chamber, I think that's when you start doing more so of the marches, when you're just walking. I'm like, where are we walking to? You just walk. Just because if you're like active duty and let's say you get deployed, y'all gonna be moving like that. You ain't gonna be driving no cars. Y'all gonna be walking majority of the time. You know, that's what they're trying to get you used to. Carrying all that material, carrying all that stuff that you need in the field. So the first night, I think it was the anvil that we stayed outside. It was one night, right? I'm a girly girl. I'm definitely a girly girl. So being outside all day, you know what I'm saying? And it's hot and you got sand everywhere. It just made me feel real icky. For real. I'm a girly girl, but I had to get over the dirt. I had to get over all that. You're not gonna have Germex all the time to clean your hands. You gotta get it how you live. Then you have another march called the hammer. The hammer, I think you probably walk a little bit more. The hammer, I hated the hammer because we walked through sand, y'all. And sand in them boots is like struggle. But the hammer was hard. The hammer was definitely tough for me because it's just more so sand. Like the course that they take you in Fort Jackson is difficult. It's more difficult. So for the hammer, you're supposed to stay outside for I think 2 nights. 2 nights, 3 days. But because of South Carolina, and if you're there in that August, September portion, there's a lot of storms. There's a lot of hurricanes. So luckily, we didn't have to stay outside for the hammer. A lot of our stuff got canceled because of hurricanes. You got red phase, white phase, and blue phase. Red phase is the phase where everybody, like the drill sergeant, just all on you, on your neck. Everything you say, if you look left, look right, they got something to say about it. They won't jank on you, John on you. My drill sergeant wanted to be a comedian, so he was all on your neck. You know what I'm saying? Our red phase got dragged out. And at the end of each phase, you're supposed to get a phone call, right? So because our red phase got dragged out, we didn't get our phone calls every 2 weeks. So that was something that actually broke me because, you know, I wanted to hear from my people. I wanted to hear from the people that I love. So it's a lot of things that you'll go through there mentally because of others people's actions. You know what I'm saying? But you still have to learn how to be a leader. You still have to learn how to be a team player in that time, you know, where other people is causing you your happiness. You know what I mean? Once red phase is over, white phase is kind of more smooth. Mind you, as you're doing this, you're having to deal with people in the Bay. You're having to deal with people that you may not, you know, like as much. I'm a big journal person, so I wrote a lot. So if you need to write down your feelings, your thoughts, you know, do that. They're there for that. Then church on Sundays, they're there for that. Mail is another thing, y'all. Mail is like Christmas when you come. Like, mail is going to be backed up. I'm going to let you know right now. Mail is going to be backed up for probably 3 weeks. Like, you're not going to see your first letter until 3 weeks. Literally. So let your family know that's something that's very comforting when you get there. Getting mail from the outside world, y'all. I promise you, because you won't know nothing that's going on. Tell your peoples to write you. If they write you every day and they're still not getting something, you're getting it. They're going to get theirs. Tell them to write. And let's talk about leadership. Like, if you become a leader in any of the positions, so you have squad leader, first squad leader, second squad leader, third squad leader, fourth squad leader, PG, you'll have the APG, that's the assistant, you know. PG is the top spot. PG is what a lot of people want to be. I don't know why. I guess because a lot of people say the drill sergeant show you favoritism, but I don't think that's true. I was a PG for a long time. I was a PG for the forge. I was a PG for basically the whole end. Like I said, I think it's the mindset that I had going in. I was very confident, but I wasn't like wanting to be seen. Like, I would do what I needed to do to get home. I'm telling y'all, bro, I was trying to get home. I wanted to go home. So I was doing everything I needed to do. I wasn't minding nobody else's business. I wasn't in nothing. I wasn't trying to be seen. You'll have these people that want to be the leader. They want to be seen. You know, they want to be in charge. And that's okay. If you're one of those people, be that. But do not be one of those leaders, you know, that wants to be in charge, but is a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? That wants to be in charge, but that's disrespectful. One thing about a leadership characteristic, you have to lead by example. If you want somebody to respect you, you got to respect them. If you're the PG, respect your battle buddies, you know, for them to listen to you. They're not going to listen to you if you're talking to them like the drill sergeant. You're not the drill sergeant. One thing that we had issue with, we had a PG before me. And she was just, you know, she was a good person, but she wasn't a good leader. Like her tendencies to try to get people to cooperate was not helpful. Like it didn't help. It didn't work. So it just kind of turned into this thing where you're trying to be productive, but it's not progressive. Like it's not working. You know what I mean? So if you're going to be a leader, be one of those leaders that your platoon feel like they can trust, you know, that you got their back. Be one of those leaders that if they finna get in trouble, you down there with them. Like you going through the dirt with them. You know what I'm saying? You going through the struggle with them. Don't be one of those PGs to be like, oh yeah, they did that. All right, I told them to do that, and they don't do that. Don't do that, because then people lose respect for you. So if you end up being in one of those positions, do that. Be one of those people. You know what I mean? So the last and final event of basic training is the forge. After you pass all the PT tests. So the forge is the march that a lot of people talk about. So the forge is, I think, 4 nights and 3 days where you're out in the field. You're sleeping outside for 4 nights, 3 days. Yeah, folks be thinking, y'all better have them baby wipes, toothbrush, toothpaste, have it all. Do not be out here stinking in them woods, bro. Don't be doing that. Don't do that. So the forge, you'll probably leave like at nighttime, and you guys will start out walking. I think that's like a 24-mile march, but you're stopping in events. You're stopping in each night. So we walked all night and slept during the day. And this is where, you know, a lot of people got blisters. This is where a lot of people failed in getting the right shoe size at reception. So reception is literally the base for everything. Like, you have to know this stuff, or you're going to crumble in basic training. People was walking and people was getting blisters on their feet, y'all, like bleeding. Thank God I did not get any blisters. I was able to walk. But a lot of people just could not finish because of that. They really could not finish. So make sure you guys taking care of your feet. The first night, we walked a long time. Y'all. I can't even lie to you. We walked a long time. But we probably slept for like 4 hours, right? Then you got up, you ate breakfast, and you had to go back to the spot and literally just chilling all day. Literally. Like, people think it's so hard, this and that. You literally sitting there. It's a babysitting job for the drill sergeant. You're sitting there all day just in the sun. You can't go to sleep, though. You can't go to sleep. You got to be on watch just in case, you know, the enemy comes and shoot you up. Be throwing these missiles, these air missiles, y'all. I promise you're going to have PTSD from them sounds. It goes boom, like it, like that. The little sound you hear on Call of Duty, bro. You're gonna hear that sound in your sleep after the forge, cause they throw them just in case you're not on alert. Just in case you're gonna have this big weapon, you're gonna have this big rucksack. You know what I'm saying? Your sleeping bag may be out. You're gonna have all this stuff, and they're gonna throw these grenades just to go off. You're gonna have to get up real fast and move everything. All this stuff is just preparing you, you know what I'm saying, if it was a real situation, to be on alert, to be on go. The second night is where you're going to do Nic at Night, right? So Nic at Night, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, sometime like that. Nic at Night is where you have to crawl under these, like the wire. You have to crawl on this wire, the spiky wire, right? What they don't tell you is you got to climb the wall. Have y'all seen that movie, bro? Where I gotta find the movie. I gotta think of the movie. I'm gonna think of it, and I'm gonna insert the little clip right here, bro. I'm gonna insert it right here. All of a sudden, you just gonna hear. They just gonna scream go, and it's gonna start shooting. People gonna start shooting y'all real bullets, like real bullets, and you gotta climb the walls. I'm looking like I wasn't expecting to climb the walls. Climb no wall. That scared me. That did scare me, y'all. Let me tell you, Nic at Night is something I would never want to do again. I definitely would rather do the gas chamber again before I do Nic at Night. You've been walking all night. Your body is tired, for one. And in between the walks, you're not just walking straight. The drill sergeants are making you carry bodies. You know what I'm saying? You have to carry bodies as if it's a soldier on the ambulance bed. You have to carry that with your battle buddies. And you're bear crawling in sand. You're sweating. If you're smart enough, if you can remember, carry socks with you to this. Carry socks so that you won't be bleeding. The sand won't get up in your sleeves and you're bleeding. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think about that. I wasn't bleeding, but it did hurt. The sand did hurt as I was crawling. And then the bob wire, the little wire that you're crawling under, don't get stuck. If you get stuck, you stuck. People are behind you, y'all. Like, it's literally everybody. It's like people crawling. Everybody's just crawling. If you get stuck, you're holding up people behind you. People trying to crawl over you. Like, it's just people everywhere, yo. And it just felt like, bruh, it was sand in places. I took a whole bath with wipes. That was the second night. We still had 2 whole nights to go. Who was finna, who? Before it literally takes so much out of you, it does. That's why you train that whole time. It definitely takes something out of you. But when you look back on it, like, it's like, dang, like, I really did that crap. Like, I really did that crap. The third night, you're walking. Y'all, let me tell y'all my story of the third night, right? You take a stop, right? We take a stop in the field, but there's porta potties here. I have to pee, right? I'm a bug freak. Like, I have a phobia of bugs. So, as we take a break and I go to the bathroom, I use my flashlight to scan the porta potty, right? Make sure there's no bugs in there. The porta potty was not the cleanest, though. Like, it wasn't the best. So, I squatted to pee. Tell me why. I'm getting up. And all of a sudden, I feel something go ding. Like, it just stung the freak out my tail. Y'all, I got stung in the... Like, just thinking about it just make me just... It's funny now. It's funny now. But in the moment, it was not funny, y'all. I freaked out. Like, you gotta think, visualize. You just close your eyes and visualize. The porta potty is closed. The porta potty is very small, you know, it's very compact. You move it like this, you can see the porta potty moving if you're standing on the outside, right? So I'm in the inside, you can hear it clear as day. All of a sudden I get stung, ding, like this, and I start just grabbing, like, freaking the freak out, because I don't know what done bit me, you know. I don't know what probably came up out this toilet, but it bit me in the tail. I hadn't pulled my pants up yet, y'all. So I'm just freaking out. Just snatched my trousers up. They wasn't even all the way up, y'all. I busted out the door. Like, the trousers my pants was not even all the way up. Like, my booty halfway out. And I'm like, something just bit me, and I'm crying. Like, I'm trying not to cry, but I come out like, my battle buddy's like, what the heck going on up in there? Come out like, something just bit me, like, freaking out. And they like, what's wrong with you? I don't know why I was trying to go for her, like, bro, like, hold me. I don't know, bro. I was tweaking. And I was trying to get my stuff up, get my drawers up, get all that up. The stuff was not up. Like, it was covered, but my pants wasn't up, for real. So they ran and got the drill sergeant because I was freaking out, y'all. Like, I was literally having a panic attack in the middle of the field. I'll say, the girl was like, Acting just got bit. And I can hear him be like, by what? By who? He started running over there, and he was like, you all right? You all right? He was looking in there, trying to figure out, and he was like, oh, wasp beat you? And I'm like, I guess you. Like, y'all, I'm trying not to cry because I'm the PG, right? So I can't look like I'm a crybaby. And he was like, you gonna be all right? He was like, you a soldier. You a soldier. No, I have never been bit by anything in my life. So I didn't know if I was allergic to anything. I didn't know if I was gonna pass out. Y'all, he could see it on my face, y'all. He could see the uncertainty on my face, y'all. Y'all, I was so scared. Just because I didn't know, like, if I was gonna pass out. I never had been bit by anything. And I didn't know if it was a wasp. Like, I see when he shined the light, you know, you seen the bug on the ground. But you don't know if that's what bit me. You know what I'm saying? They could have been there. But we to this day, I never will know what I got bit by. But there definitely was a whelp. It definitely was sore. And my booty is aching, y'all. Like, that crap was aching, bro. Aching. But I held my own. I held my own. Something was in that bite, though, because I slept like I was knocked out. Apparently, I was drugged or something, because one of my squad leaders was like, they tried to get me up, and I would not wake up. Like, I was dead to the world. And I woke up, didn't remember nothing. Like, I didn't remember nobody trying to get me up. I didn't remember none of that. But we went through that. I went through that. And once again, we got saved from spending another night outside because a storm was coming our last night. So we were walking, trying to get the signal, just waiting until to get the signal that we can go back. Y'all was so happy when it started lightning. When it started lightning and you in training, you know training is over with. It's over with. We started running. We started running back to the unit. Y'all was so happy. I was so happy to get in the shower. I was so happy to feel the water on my body, bro. This is gonna be so amazing, bro. It's literally gonna be worth it. Like everything, you're gonna feel so accomplished. You're gonna feel so amazed. Like, I promise you it's worth it. I promise you you can do it. And when you get out, you're gonna be like, dang, I miss basic training. Like, if your experience is good as mine, I promise you, you're going to miss basic training. I miss basic training. And then graduation comes up, y'all. That's the big day. You know what I'm saying? And you go home. You go home. You go home. You go home. And you did it. You did it. It's over. It's over. You did it. You go home. Well, you don't really go home. You go to AIT. My bad, y'all. I just set y'all up. In the end of basic training, you know I told you have battalions, right? You have battalion, you have companies. Each company chooses 2 soldiers. A soldier leader of the cycle and a soldier of the cycle. Apparently, the soldier leader of the cycle is the higher award. And guess who was the soldier leader of the cycle? Guess who was the soldier leader of the cycle? Your girl, me. Little old me. Little tiny me. It's just something, you know, that you can be looking forward to when you get the basic training. All right, guys. So I hope this video has motivated you guys. You got a laugh out of me struggling, but being motivated at the same time. I wish you guys the best on your journey. Once again, in the Army. Remember that you can do this. You can do this. You got this. If it was in your mind to do it, you can do it. You can do it. Walk through that thing. Be a beast. You know what I'm saying? Go in there like can't nobody touch you. You know what I'm saying? Be disciplined though. But go in there like confident. You know that you got it. That you can do this. That you're capable of finishing. And you can finish. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, guys. Like this video. Put any questions down there that you got. I promise you I will answer them. If y'all want to hit me up on any of my social medias, I can do that too. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank y'all for watching.